everyone, and welcome back to Stylish Naija YouTube channel. I want to say thank you to all of our subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing to Stylish Naija YouTube channel. I thank you for your love and for your support. Okay, guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to cut a lace blouse. So you can see the picture up there. It is a beautiful blouse. So we're not going to be adding any lining. So this is the lace fabric that I'm going to be making use of for this. So I'm going to be making use of about 2 yards of fabric from this pile of lace that I have here. So these are the measurement that I'm going to be making use of. The bust measurement is 38, the under bust is 36, and then the waist is 30. So this is my bust point, my under bust point, and then this is the waist point, which is like the hem of the blouse. We're not going to be adding any zipper to this blouse. Okay, we're going to add a slit at the back neckline. Okay, so if you are new to the channel, you are very welcome. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to Stylish Naija YouTube channel and hit on the bell also to get an update whenever I upload a new video. If you want to register for our online classes, you can see my number scrolling through the screen. Just send me a message on WhatsApp and then I'll give you the details of the classes. So now let's get started. We're going to draft on this pattern paper because we will not be able to mark directly on the fabric because it is transparent. So let's just get started. Okay, guys, so let's just get started. And this dress, like I forgot, this top, it actually have a high-low sleeve. So you can see the picture from the thumbnail that I sent earlier on. So now let's just start. We're going to draft. The shoulder measurement that we're making use of is 14 inches. So you divide 14 into 2, you have 7 inches. You are going to place it like this, and then I'll just add just 1 inch for the stitching allowance for the shoulder. You can do half of an inch. And then from this point, I'm just going to mark my armhole. So for the armhole, I'm going to make use of 8 inches. The armhole is 16. You divide it into 2. So I'll mark it like this, and then I'll create a curve for the armhole. Okay, so the next measurement I'm going to add now is the bust measurement. This is my bust line. This is the bust line, which is 38. So when you divide 38 into 4, you have 9.5. I'm just going to place my 9.5 here like this. And then for this part, I'm going to add 2 inches for my stitching allowance. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'll do this. And then the next thing is the under bust measurement. This is the bust line. The under bust measurement, which is 36, you divide into 4, you have 9 inches. I'm going to place my 9 inches here like this, and then I'll add the same 2 inches allowance. I'll just connect it like this. And then the next measurement we are going to add is the waist measurement, which is 40. You divide 40 into 4. I have 10 inches. I'm going to place the 10 inches like this. And then from this point, I'm going to add my allowance. So here's what I'm just going to do. You see that it is a simple top. So you can see what we have. So we are done. The next thing we're going to do now, we're going to cut out the neckline. So you can see it is a high neckline. It is a very high neckline. So for the neckline, I'm going to use 2.5 inches wide for the neckline. This is 2.5 inches. And then for the depth of the neckline, for the back depth of the neckline, I'm going to make use of 1 inch. This is 1 inch for the back neckline. I'll mark it like this. And then for the front neckline, I'm going to use 2.5. So I want it high. So I'll just mark it like this. And then from this point, I'm going to come down by half of an inch to create a shoulder slope. So we're done. I'll go ahead, I'll cut it out right now. I'm not adding any dart, like I said. So I'm going to use this now, cut out the back and then the front piece, and then we'll cut out the sleeve. Okay, so I've cut out both the back and the front. So I'm going to open up the back neckline first. So the next thing we're going to do now, we're going to cut out the sleeves. Okay, so I finished cutting out the back and the front. So this is the front, this is the back. So for the back, I'm going to go ahead. I'll open it up now, just like I said earlier. I'll just put a slit at the back neckline, about 5 inches. So the next thing now, I'm going to go and join the back and the front together. I'm going to use my bias, my black bias, to pipe the neckline. So I'll just join them on the shoulder and then pipe out the neckline. So I'll go ahead, I'll do that right now. Okay, so for this slit part, so I just went ahead and held it down, just since it is a lace, for lace you can easily stitch them down and it will lay flat. So you can see how the cut it is looking like. So it actually came out really neat and fine. So you can see it is beautiful. So the next thing, I'm going to join the back and the front together on the shoulder, join them on the side, and then hem the neckline also. Okay guys, so you can see I finished joining every part, so it really looks good. So this is what I bought that I'm going to use for the back of this dress. So I'm going to just use it to hold. This is the back neckline. It's just going to stand here like a design. I think I should have bought another color. No, black is okay, so I do not have to be selecting fabrics. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do now, we're going to cut out the sleeves. Okay, so we're going to cut the first part of the sleeve. The sleeve is divided into two parts. So the first part, I'm going to be using 8 inches. That's for the length. So from this point, this is the armhole. I'm just going to slant, come like this. I'll come down by 3 inches. And then from this place, I'll mark 10 inches. Just float it into that point. And then from this point, I'll mark my 8 inches. Add 1 inch for stitching allowance. And then I'll mark my sleeve round, which is about 16. So from this point, I'm just going to go ahead, I'll do this, and then I'll cut it out. And then the next part I'm going to cut, I'll cut the high low part of the skirt. So I'll fold this into four like this. So I'm just going to cut it first, and then after that I'll trim it. So this point now, what I have here is 16. So I'm going to open up this point also. So I'm going to use 7 inches. I'll just mark it round. Just cut a regular flip. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm going to check what I have. So you can see that I have my 8 inches here, which is okay. So the next thing, I'm going to cut one part to be like a high low. So this part, this 7 inches is going to be the high part, while this part is going to be the low part. So I'm just going to that part that is the low part, I'm going to use 2.5. So that 2.5, I'm just going to go ahead. I'll mark it like this. This is the center part of my sleeve. So from that part, I'm just going to float it into this part like this. So at the end of the day, see how my sleeve is going to look like. So this is how it's going to look like. So you can see what I have. If I want it to be, if I want it to be longer, I can increase the length. But this short part is okay. So this is how you cut a high-low sleeve. It's a simple process, so you can see. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'll transfer all of this to my fabric right now. Okay, you can see the sleeve. So I'll just go ahead now. I'll join this to this part and then fix it to the blouse and place it on the mannequin for you to see the final look of the top. Okay, guys, so at the end of the day, you can see how beautiful our lace top is looking like. It really came out fine with the sleeve. So thank you so much. If you find this video helpful, please hit on the like button, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to Stylish Ninja YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.